Well, hey guys, happy day, and a happy day it is in North Carolina. This is not a green screen behind me. This is what it looks like right now. Blue sky, wispy clouds, beautiful green trees. I could not imagine, in my umbrella, I couldn't imagine for a better day. This is a beautiful first day to the second day of fall, and I've got a little something special for you. So as most of you guys know, I do a lot of hunting and we do a lot of cooking around the place. So what do I do to keep all of my food fresh? All of the meat that I get is I vacuum seal it. And that seems to be pretty good. I bought a vacuum sealer, a little Walmart one, so many years ago, probably about 3 years ago. And I have done chickens with it. I have done the deer with it. I want to say about at least 10 deer, at least 50, 60 chickens. Anytime we do any of our own personal food, if I freeze soup and then take it out of the mold, I will put it in a freezer bag, like a vacuum seal bag, and put that back into the freezer. So all I have to do is take my little soup and put it in some boiling water, and ta-da, there you go. So that's what this is all about today. It just came in the mail today. So inside the box, I will unpack the box for you. It has, let's see, some food saver bags. This is just, it says food saver on the bottom. It's your normal type of bag. And I didn't know this, they included a machine. I was gonna use my own machine, but it looks like I got a new one. So let's see what this looks like. This looks like, oh, they put some bags. Okay. So I think there's a bunch of, oh yeah. So some of them, when you buy them from the store, they give you these bags, these pre-cut and pre-measured bags. And it looks like they've got some here. And these are actually really nice. They're nice and thick. They're smooth on one side, and they've got these really neat perforations on the other side. So instead of just having a wiggle, they have them, it's pretty nice actually. And it's got this little spot on the bottom right there, so you can write what's in it, the date that you packaged it. That's pretty convenient. I like that. So there's two of those, two of the 8x10s. These will be really nice for like deer shoulders or like a good roast. That's what this is. And then of course you've got the other ones. Now these are kind of neat. I kind of like this. Most of the time these just come in a roll and you just cut them to size. But these ones, they have little marks on them. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like that. And then every so often you have a spot to write on it. Oh, that's pretty snazzy. Huh, I kind of like that. What a good idea. I just usually write a marker on the side of it. Says what it is. All right. Oh, there's some more bags. Oh, there's some more tinier ones. Oh, see, this will be perfect size for the frozen soups. That's what I was telling you about, you guys. You get one of those molds, those silicone molds. They're about a bowl. They're about that big, and this would be perfect for that. Put that back in there, vacuum seal this, and drop this back into the water. Super easy. All right, and then we have our food saver. Look at that. Gotta make sure the dog doesn't get out. I think the dog got out. Hold on. All right, he got out. He's back in now. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, the book. So it comes with a book. And let's see what kind it is, because my old machine is a food saver too. And I really, really like it. So this comes all nicely neat and packaged in a nice little cloth wrap. Oh, this is pretty nice. It's pretty snazzy. Look at that. It's got nice little feet on the bottom, little grippy rubber feet. So the thing doesn't vibrate all over the place. That's a nice upgrade. I kind of like that. The other one that I had, it had a spot where you could roll this up inside so you didn't have this cord all over the place. I don't see that on this model, which that was a really great feature I liked, because I always rolled it up and put it away. But this one, it's really kind of neat. A lot of the ones these days, they have a vacuum and a seal. And then this is kind of neat. So if you have like dry, like nuts, or if you're doing any type of like crackers or something, or if you have wet, so this is more like your chicken or your fish or something. I think this is definitely an upgrade from what I have, because mine doesn't have this mode, which I think is really cool. And on the side here, it has your open and store, so it doesn't open up, you know, and then you can open it that way. Press the button and it opens up. In here you have your tray, which is removable. This is just like our other one, but this tray is a little bit different. It's a little bit deeper for your wet stuff, and they made it green. Mine's black and my other one. It's got a really nice seal here, a good cushion seal, so when you go to put this down, it closes it up nice and tight. That's pretty nice. This, you can actually pull these out and you can replace them. So if they start to get a little worn after you use them forever and ever and ever, you can just replace this seal and it's like a brand new unit all over again. Really awesome. It's got one on the top and one on the bottom. And all you do is just like kind of pull it out, see? And then it sits right back in there. That's really cool. That's really handy. I like that. And then of course this is your heat element to do it and all that stuff. So we're gonna play around with this a little bit. Oh, and it snaps. That's kind of nice. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. And of course this is your little accessory port, but this one did not come. This one didn't come with that little hose that goes with it, which is kind of good because my other one has it, and you just plop that in there and then it goes into, like, if you had one of those bags that had an accessory port, so it's like a Ziploc bag, and then you just stick the nozzle there, it would suck it out, instead of having to put this inside and do it that way. That would have been nice to have to try out, because that's what this is all about. I'm going to give you the good and the bad and the ugly, and I'm going to try this out and give you my honest opinion about it. But so far so good. Just a couple little things that I wish it had, the hose and then a place to store this. That would be nice. So the next thing we got to do, and the funny thing is I just came back from shopping, so let's start preparing some of our meals, shall we? Come on into the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen once again. This is the second or third time you guys have been here, so welcome back inside. So I have our little thing all set up. When you plug it in, it defaults to the dry setting. So I'll show you. It defaults over to the dry setting. And today we are going to be cutting up this pork roast that I just bought, as well as repackaging some chicken thighs. And I like to put these in packs of 2 and put them in the freezer, so that way when I pop them back out and I want to make some dinner, I just have 2 and I don't have to have a whole package. So that was one of the main things that is amazing about having a food sealer like this, is that you can buy these bulk pot packages and you can separate them into family size. So we only have my husband and I, so we don't need 6 to be thawed out all at once. I am going to use a marker and a pen to demonstrate how easy it is to write on these little packages. I don't think I'm going to use the really, really big ones today, simply because I don't have anything really big that I want to put in here quite yet. But we are going to use these little ones and see how convenient they are, because they look like they might be really long for the chicken. But I suppose if you had like chicken thighs, this is a good size for it. But I usually use ones about half this size for my chicken thighs, because they're really not that big. But let's get to it and see how quiet this thing is. I'm really excited. So for the first test, we're gonna use my chicken just because it's easiest to get open. And since I'm going to be cutting up pieces of the pork into pork chops, I figure this would be the fastest way to do this. All right, so we have our 2 pieces in here. Like I said, I like to have bags a little bit smaller. I don't like to have all this extra space, because this seems to be a wasted bag for me. But if you have 4 in your family, this will be perfect because you could put 4 in there. So we're not going to put 4, we're just going to put 2. Let's move this over here. Okay, so let's open this. Oops, wrong way. You do it by pressing either side. There's a button. So since this is wet, my other sealers, you could do it this way, so it's easier to fold this down and it's more flat, versus if you go this way, it tends to kind of wrinkle a little bit. So I'm gonna flip this around. And I usually just tuck it right in here, just kind of like that. Super easy. Make sure that this is nice and flat, and I like to put the end in the tray as such. I like to put the end in the tray so that way when all the juices come out and they come up, they go right into the tray. Because if you just put it like this, it's gonna make a giant mess. So stick it in there. Make sure it lays kind of flat right here because this is the sealing element. I don't know, can you see it? Yeah, this little light gray, that's the heater bar. That's where this part pushes down onto that. So the other one, all I did was that, and it was a bar and it stood. But this one, you have to click it. And since this is on dry already, I'm gonna hit the mode button and it's moist because this is wet chicken. So let's see. We're gonna, oh, this one doesn't have a vacuum and a seal at the same. So my other one had a vacuum button, or had a seal button so you could make your bags, and then it had a vacuum and seal. This one, it seems like I have to do 2 steps. Oh, that's loud. It's not doing a very good job vacuuming. It's not working. Not working very good. That's not good. That's not a good seal. You're not supposed to do that. Alright. So let's stop. See what's going on here. See why it's not. Alright, put that in there. Ah, there's 2 clicks. You have to push it really hard. The other one didn't. This one, okay. Now let's try again. Vacuum. Moist, we have to change it to moist. Don't forget to change it to moist. There we go. Now the other one, at this point, would stop and it would seal. Oh, okay, so the seal is lit. So now it's sealing. Okay, good deal. And it's blinking. Now does it all turn off after it's done? The other one would be done right about now. I can't tell if this is done. Okay, there, all done. Okay. Press the buttons on either side, open it up, and looks like we got ourselves a pretty good seal. I always like to look at it really well and see what I mean about the wet. That juice goes right up in there, gets sucked in. That's a pretty good seal. So let's write on here. So again, this is all wasted space for me, and now I gotta turn it. And of course, the food saver thing is on the bottom instead of on the top, which it would have been really cool to have it on top if I had a lot of this much space. So let's see. Contents: chicken, thighs. Date is 9/2. All right, and that's it. Although the date says here contents right there. All right, well that's one. Let's do another one, but let's do a smaller one. Let's do a small bag here, like that. We'll use our handy dandy little guides here. Our handy dandy little guides. All right, there's our bag. Okay, so you can't use it just this way, right? No, we have to seal one end because that's not going to work. So let's do the same things what we did on the other one. Put one side in. Push it down really hard. Now we can leave it on dry if we want, because we're just gonna create a pocket. So I'm gonna hit the seal button, which is just like on the other one. You just hit a seal. This does seem to take a lot longer than the other one to do this stuff. Maybe it just doesn't heat up as hot as the other one does. I don't know, but it looks like it's sealing. Oh, now it's off. Okay. Press the buttons on either side and inspect our seal. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. All right, so now we have this cute little handy dandy little pocket. Let's put some more pieces of chicken in it. So our problem right now that I've had in the past is that when you make a little tiny bag like this, there's not a lot of room to seal this on the top. You know, you could squish it down and try to get it in there. But I made this way because I wanted to see how well this would seal this product. Just like this. So again, I'm gonna put this way. Because I don't want to waste bags. Nobody wants to waste a bag. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Alright. That's a good sign. Alright, let's see. This is moist. And we'll do a vacuum. Let's see what happens. Sealing well. I mean, it's vacuumed. It's vacuumed very well. And now it's sealing. As you can see the light blinking right there. Let's see how this looks. I'm curious to see how this is gonna turn out. Alrighty. Blink. Okay. Ah, look at that. That's not too bad. It kept the seal. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can see it better on the other side. Yeah, see that wrinkle? But it sealed it. Really, that's because that was at the very top here. See, there wasn't much bag. And it sealed it anyway. It did a good job. All right. I'm gonna put this in my fridge. It's not a great seal. I didn't expect it to be. But I'm gonna put this in the fridge. And then, where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Here's my pen. Let's do this on that end. Yeah, that's a pain having this down here because it's all wrinkled. You can't, unless you write on it first, I suppose. Well, let's do it this way. Can't, nope. C-H-I-C-K-E-N. Writes with pen. 9, 2. Not bad. I'm gonna do the rest and then we'll open this one up. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here's the last one, and what I've noticed, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 10th package that I've done. I've noticed that as I went along, and I did not let it set for 20 seconds in between, because I'm putting this through its paces. I wanted to see what would happen. But as it went along, you can see here, this is a little bit of the juice that's cooked, so to speak, because the whole element was extra hot. But it's sealed Really, this is a prime example. It's sealed very well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back. So this is how it looks when you're just put it in there. You tuck it inside there, and then we shut the top. Give it a good. Both sides need to click down. It's better if you have two hands, but I have one because the other one is holding the camera. So then we're going to change that to moist because these are not dry, and vacuum. Nice and tight until it's working. Now it's hot, and now it's done. So we'll hit the buttons on either side. With both fingers. Open it up, and there you have it. All done. And our tray is dry. So we did 10 packages of chicken and 5 packages of pork chops. And now I'm done for at least 2.5 weeks of food. I don't have to worry about anything. I got my dog's meals. I got my meals all ready to go. Just get home from work, pop one of these out. I can put this right into the blue side of my Genie if I want to, and there you go. So guys, there you have it. You have the review on this awesome little food saver, and I highly recommend it. And I believe they will be sending me a link for you guys to get your own little food saver so you can start food prepping and saving some money when it comes to buying in bulk. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Summerfield Farm and Food Savers.